Good afternoon, guys. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you isokinetic dynamometer, and we're going to show you the strength of Sanchez's left leg. Before we start the test, it's always good to have a warm-up on the bike here. So Sanchez, while I set up the computers, can you have a 5-minute warm-up? Is that alright for you? Perfect. Yeah? If you strap yourself in. Come on guys, let's show this side. While he's warming up, what we're going to do to start off with, obviously the computer's on, but to start off with, we've got a plug here, 2 switches at the back, these 2 green switches that you have to turn on first. You have to turn on that, and then 2 green switches, and then there's the desktop, so you have to switch this one on. After you switch this one on, there's a screen that will come. It will say that the dynamometer control is not initialized. This is basically here, it's being calibrated. So if we click OK, it will spin around. So this will calibrate itself. And then yeah, it's going to take a few seconds, a minute up to a minute to calibrate. Just finding the 90 angle. Right, and afterwards what we do is, as we're doing the left leg, so we want to make sure we get the left leg out. So what we're going to do, we want to make sure that this point is away from the machine here. So you want to put this in, start off with, and you want to get this to tighten this up. Tighten this up. We just want to make sure that everything is in place. And we want to make sure this button is on, because this helps you to move the chair up and down. So make sure this is on before you start. Sanchez, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you come with me. Before we do that, we just need a measurement of your weight. So if you take your shoes off for me, just give me a second. And yeah, just go into that. And just put your hands to the side and just look straight on. I'll take 85 as your weight. It's perfect. So if you wear your shoes and come and sit on the chair for me. So we'll run through. I mean, due to technology now, we have a touch screen as well, so it's always good to have a touch screen. So we'll start off with clicking on participant, add participant. So we're gonna have his initials, so it's SL, so Sanchez Law. We're gonna go SP underscore SP. This it's just putting a name in. We just found out that obviously we calculate the weight in newtons, but it's asking for kgs, so it's 85 kg. He's a male, and it's going to be his right foot that we are going to be doing. Sorry, we're going to be doing his left, and ID is just a normal 1, 2, 3, and we click on save. Okay, we can put it because it's already done. Let's put as that. Alright, once that is done, we go to protocol, edit. So I'm going to click on yes here. So what we're going to do is the isokinetic of the knee, of the left knee, and its extension, flexion, and concentric contractions. We want to have 2 sets, one off at 60 speed, and one at 180, and they're both going to be 3 reps each. So we're happy with that. We click on next, so we click on save, and we go set range of motion. So what we're going to do is strap Sanchez in. We're going to start off with, if you hold it for me. Before we do that, we want to make sure we align the axis of rotation towards his handle. So what we're going to do, just tell the participant, if you try to keep your foot to the side, so just shuffle over a bit. Just going to go over a bit and rotate. there, so if you put your thumb there, what we want to make sure is get 3 fingers between the back of his knee and the chair. So obviously you know that this is 4 fingers. The more we want to try to get him to lean back, obviously a bit more. So at the back there's a spinner here. You want to move this. So you want to move backwards. So do that. So if you sit up properly now, yeah. And this one is to move it up and down, so obviously up and down. So now that we know that it's 3 fingers, we want to make sure also the strap, it's about 3 fingers as well. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to strap him just slowly. Just not too tight because you want to still find out the axis of rotation. So actually, let's just do that first before we strap him in. We'll move in. Obviously, we know that this is down. I want to move him up a bit. And a good way to do this is you extend Sanchez, extend your knee, extend. So and go down a bit, sorry. Now can you extend for me? I'm pretty happy with that. It's quite in the middle. So we're going to strap this in. We're happy with this. And does that feel comfortable? A bit more, yeah? Okay, if you lean back again for me. So I'm happy with that. Happy with this. I'm going to strap them in, not too tight to start with, because you want to get the range of motion. So if you pass me that, here, and if you hold up and go to that, okay, and get all the straps in so that he's in place and he doesn't move. And this is because we're doing the left leg. We're going to strap his left leg so his left leg doesn't move. And again, we don't want to strap too tight because we're not performing the test at the moment. So we're going to set our. So before we carry on, we just want to shake the machine just to make sure it's right in place. And the chair, yeah, good in place. If we want to move this, we just ask the participant, do you feel comfortable? Can I bring it a bit forward?
No, that's good.
Is that alright, yeah?
I think, yeah.
Yeah? Alright. What we're going to do now is set the range of motion. So the first thing is we're doing the left leg. So we clear limits. So this button is very flexible for you to just, so if you move it up, it holds on. Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Is that alright? So it holds it in place, which is really nice to have, rather than just moving it up and down. So we click set, and the towards is just behind, not touching the chair. So click on that. We set that up, and then this is calibration for your position. So you want to, our calibration position is 90 degrees, so we want to make sure this line here is straight on. So we want to click that as that looks alright. That looks alright. So we click on calibrate, and the last procedure before you start the test is we want to weigh his leg, obviously. So if I just get you to relax, I want to do it one more time just to make sure everything's alright. Just relax for me. I'm happy with that. Press continue. So what we're going to do, Sanchez, like I said, we're going to test your hamstring strength, not your quadricep strength. What's going to happen is It's going to be 2 sets, one at 60 speed and one at 180. So you're going to do 3 reps. So it's going to be like, so you're in this position. You start off at a flex position, and you're going to try to extend the knee. So you can go 1, 2, 3. The first one is going to be hard because it's at a lower speed, but the second one will be quite quick. So 1, 2, 3 times. You'll get a minute of break between the 2 sets. Before we start, we want to make sure everyone's tight. Is that tight? Enough?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So at any time,
This one's for me.
yeah, a bit more, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. At any time of the test, if you do feel uncomfortable, there's a button, the red button, you can press to stop the test. So while we're doing the test, I want you to try to make sure your toes are pointing towards you, and also if you want to hold the straps, or you can use the bars onto the side while doing the test. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to place you into the starting position. So we press start, and the starting position is here, and push, and down, push, down, push, and down, and that's how done. How was that?
Tiring, man.
Yeah?
Really tiring.
Yeah? What I want you to try to do is try to keep this leg as still as possible,
Okay.
so that the joint can get affected. So we're trying to use this. Try to push as hard as you can. Like I said, this one's going to be a bit easier, so it will be a quick contraction. So do it as quick as possible, and also try to keep your toes towards you.
sorry.
Yeah? You got 30 seconds. If you want to get ready, again, strap all to the bars. We're going to get into that position again. To start position. Ready. Shoulder there, whenever it says go. Go, push down, and push again, down, and push towards you, good, and down, and well done. That's great work.
Finish.
That's